You have a first fight coming up, find yourself a bit nervous, wondering what's gonna happen when you get over those ropes. This video is gonna help you with that. We're gonna give you some techniques and some strategies that you can use to get over those butterflies during your first fight. Are you ready to give them some fight strategies that's gonna improve them and get them through this?
Yes.
We're here for you. Let's cook for them. Tabernacle. First, Tito, you have quite a bit of experience when it comes to boxing. I want to ask you this. When the bell starts, what's the first thing that you're thinking?
You really want to use your power shots the first round just to fill it out.
What tempo are we going at?
We're going at a moderate pace. Okay. First round, I'm not going too fast because I don't want to get too tired, but I'm not going too slow to where he gets confidence. 2 touch gloves is breathe, okay? You want to take a big, deep breath just to realize that you're in a fight. Take a deep breath. First shot, you want to make perfect. Bam, try to punch. See? Now I can hook. Now I get it back. You really want to be ready the first round because he's already nervous. If he hits a big shot, you're probably not just going to take it. So he throws punches, pop, pop, switch. You want to block, but you just don't want to let him run you over. You want to let him know that you're here. If he throws 2 hard punches at the start,
Boom, boom, wham.
hard switch kick.
So you're basically letting them know that you're here to fight also.
Yes.
I heard you say earlier that you don't do too much hippity hop.
No.
Could you go into that for me? Why don't you do too much hippity hop? What is hippity hop? Or do you just do it because it isn't your style? Which one is it?
I would say all 3 of them. If I come out first, if we touch gloves, boom, boom, and I come in, hard shots, then I come back, now I'm a little gassed. That's the first 10 seconds. Second thing, this style is very easy just to take the leg kick, boom. Anybody that has a decent style, you get the leg kick and use that right leg. Because if you do it, see, I can't block it.
Sometimes people might have trouble breathing and they say, my cardio isn't good. Why do I get so tired? How can you help those people that have issue with cardios and they get tired in the first round?
That's a great question. You always want to be breathing at every moment, every second of the fight. As soon as you touch gloves, you want to take a big, deep breath. But as soon as we touch gloves, big breath, just to know you're in a fight and you let all the nerves out. As soon as we touch, now I go back. If I throw a big shot, bang, bang, move, breathing every time. Even if we're standing in the pocket, breathing. Okay, now I'll take a quick pop. See, still breathing, even when I'm throwing my shot. As you know, some people, as soon as you touch gloves, they're gonna try to rush you. If I touch gloves and they rush me, first thing I'm not gonna do is just stand here and block the shots. Because if he's coming at me like this, I'm gonna get ran over. So first thing you wanna do, when you touch, you never wanna be like this. All he has to do is touch it, boom, bang. When you do it, you always wanna have it long. See, never wanna be like this. Long, if they try to rush me now, only thing I do is knee, step back, uppercut. So you always really wanna be wary and really focused when you touch glove.
All right, Tito, so they gotten through the first round. It feels like their heart is gonna beat through their chest. What kind of tips can you give those guys when they go back to the corner?
I would say, first thing you're gonna do is I wouldn't just get a whole cup of water. As soon as you sit down, you wanna take 3 deep breaths. Then I come back. Now I drink water, take another deep breath as you're listening to your coach. When you sit down, you just don't wanna block everything out and not listen to your coach. So when you do it, you breathe, listen, and then you take water. And then after that, when you come up, I just don't wanna go straight to fighting. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little secret. When you come up, act like you're stretching, but you're really breathing, and then you go fight. And you go on the ropes, do like that, you're breathing the whole time. Then I go back to fighting.
Still in time, huh?
Yes.
We have our timing, we have our distance. What are we thinking in the second round? Are you thinking more, I'm gonna give them my best moves, or are we thinking that you're gonna work off of them? Meaning I'm gonna focus mainly on countering. How do you decide?
You wanna use everything you learned from the first round into the second round, but you wanna turn it up. If I notice in the first round, I jab, and he tries to lean to the side, boom, now I see that. That's just the first round. The second round, I put it together.
How are you able to process that so fast?
It's just sparring with a lot of people there. That's all you have to say about it. And then it'll start going down. Jab, boom, see little stuff. You really have to have an eye for it. If I throw a power jab, I'm not just throwing it, trying to knock him out. I'm trying to see what he does, especially that first round. If I throw a low kick, boom, I'm not throwing it as hard as I can. You always want to be reading for your next shot. If I throw a 1-2, boop, boop, and I see he drops his hand, bop, bop. Now I fake, it could be 10 seconds left. Now I pop, pop, boom. So you always want to be reading.
I would think that to develop that IQ and the ability to read and react that fast, it's a lot of sparring, it's a lot of training, a lot of bag work, and also a lot of film study. What would you say?
Yes, I would say sparring is important. Very important if you want to see that stuff during a real fight or a sparring.
Is it more ego sparring, or is it more for like learning of sparring?
Learning, slow sparring. If you're going with somebody that you know you're better than, you just don't want to go super crazy on them. If my left kick isn't as good as my right kick and I want to work on it and I go with somebody, a beginner, now I only throw the left kick. Bang. Making sure it's perfect every time I throw it.
Can you give us a freestyle example of everything you just stated, Tito?
Yes.
Tabernacle, let's go.
If I were to jab and he were to low kick me when I jab, boom, boom. Now I realize my foot is in. Now if I turn it out, now he tries to do it. Now I block it. If I cross, boop, and he hits me with a shot coming in, boom. Now I know I need to fake it. Then I throw it.
Good.
Okay? If I throw a hook and he tags me with the jab, boom. Now I know I need to boop and get it tighter. Okay, so it's just little stuff like that. If I'm going with somebody better, I'm not gonna think I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna get better than him. I'm learning. If he jabs, then I come back with that.
Very good. And so you're saying that transitions over to the fighting. How?
Because you know what to do if they throw that shot.
In your opinion, is it more effective to spar with somebody better than you or somebody that's less experienced?
I think going with a better fighter, sparring them is way better than going with a less experienced fighter.
So, Tito, give us a fight strategy about if your opponent does land that big shot. Because if you fight long enough, trust me, it's bound to happen. You might get hit with a shot that makes you a bit drunk. What's the best way that those guys out there can handle those shots that possibly can get them drunk?
If I get caught with that big shot, first thing you never want to do is just show like it hurt. Keep your balance as quick and a poker face. If he hits me, boom, I'm not just gonna go like that. So try to keep your hands up as much as you can. If they hit me with that big shot and it doesn't wobble me, but it hurts, then I come back. I say it doesn't hurt. You don't have to throw anything after that. If you get hit with that big shot, come back to guard, tight guard, and just breathe.
So in short, don't rush. If you take a good shot and you're a bit drunk, big mouth, step back, keep the hands up and breathe. And most of all, don't show hurt. Did I get that right?
Yes.
All right, beautiful. That's what we need you to apply also. Very good. Tito, they've done their jogging, they've done their mid work, they've done their pad work, they've done their clinching and sparring. They're in the middle of the round. My chest hurts. I can't breathe. My cardio isn't what I thought. You have any fight camp strategies about how to improve your cardio?
Good question. Just train as hard as you can and you'll be okay.
Is there a way that you can measure if your cardio is ready during fight camp?
Yes. If I can do a hard pad work session and come back with 4 or 5 breaths, then you know you're okay.
So you're saying that after a hard pad session, if you can get your breath back down to a normal breathing rate within 4 or 5 breaths, that usually means that you're ready for cardio?
Yes, that's correct.
So that's only a snippet of the full version that's now available on the KMA online Muay Thai drills and workouts program. To get registered for 4 tiers of authentic Muay Thai, all you have to do is hit the link in the pinned comment or the description. And to get dripped out with us with KMA apparel and Muay Thai training gear, just hit that shop link in our pinned comment in the description. If you want more Muay Thai tutorials on our channel, all you have to do is click this video right here. It's going to give you our full playlist that we know that you're going to enjoy.